All right, can't wait to get in this one. This is game one. Is this pretty much probably going to come down to what stage they go to? Because I know both of them like longer flat stages, but I don't know if you're Greninja, if you really want to be playing against Luigi on FD, but it will be Pokemon Stadium 2, El Clasico here. Now let's talk a little bit about Anarchy and their run in Ultimate. They've been a Wi-Fi warrior for a pretty long time. I believe a year ago they were a player for, I believe, Bay State College in Boston. Who actually won the national title for collegiate, and Anarchy was a big piece of that puzzle. On top of that, they are a particularly notable Greninja player, probably the best in this part of the country. Catches the air dodge with a Shadow Sneak, and SassyFlygon does not have the means to make it back to stage. A very early ledge trap edge guard coming in for Anarchy. However, SassyFlygon strikes right back with a nice combo of their own, using that Zair to keep Anarchy pinned in the corner. But man, those single hop forward airs do such a good job of corralling space. Luigi, a stubby character like he is, really struggles to get in on fast hitboxes and disjointed ones, quite like Greninja has. Another thing about Anarchy is they actually placed, I believe, top 24, maybe a little bit ahead of that at Shine last year. So definitely not someone you want to scoff at. And again, Greninja's not a matchup you see all the time, so could be catching a lot of our players off guard here. However, SassyFlygon just a second ago was able to take the first stock away from Anarchy with that up smash, catching the down air. Just needs one grab, and you know what happens, folks. That's patented Luigi stuff. However, Anarchy just taking a couple chip damages here, keeping themselves away from the threshold, but that grab will be true combo. A little over 17, SassyFlygon throwing out their strong hitboxes that are very hard to trade with. No grabs being sustained by either player. And you have that retreating forward air so strong. Oh, the F smash is going to fall, but SassyFlygon not home, uses a nice air dodge to avoid that. Anarchy a little bit too hasty on their attack. Tries to go for a counter on the side beat, not quite going to get it in time, takes about 25%. This should be up E%, so Anarchy's got to be very careful about what hitboxes they use. The angled down F tilt will not take the stock away. Oh, gets hit by the misfire. No tech is able to come out, and that will be a very early lead yet again for SassyFlygon. We're about 2 minutes into the match, and they have taken their first lead of the set. Hydro Pump shenanigans looking to come out. However, SassyFlygon avoids, gets back to the ledge, trying to cover some space right now, looking for reverse grabs. Unfortunately, will not find any of them there to to forward air, will not connect for Anarchy. They're going for it. They're trying to close the stock out as best they can. However, it's really difficult to get those setup moves like down tilt or dash attack that Greninja really likes, considering Luigi has such easy hitboxes to get traded on with. Looks for another counter, does Anarchy. Comes back to stage with a rising fair from ledge. Will be taking that stock away. And now SassyFlygon is on their last stock, joining Anarchy in that similar position. However, SassyFlygon still nursing a bit of a lead here, trying to cover the ground with as many Zairs and fireballs as they can to prevent Anarchy from coming in from that angle. Luigi does pretty well when their opponents have to land on top of them, that up smash as well as that up B out of shield. Both very devastating options. Despite an early lead from Anarchy, SassyFlygon retaliates and takes game one on PS2. I'd like to remind you all that this is a winners round 3 match. Winner of this one will be advancing into winners quarterfinals to play against Check Him Jeans. Which is... That's fine. Check Him Jeans, by the way, spelled Czech as in Czech Republic, which is kind of funny to say the least. I'm interested to see who they play and how they play as well, but that will be in winners quarterfinals. Whoever wins this one, SassyFlygon nursing an early lead here. But it all comes down to how well Anarchy can adapt. I know personally, firsthand, they are quite good at that. So I'm excited to see what they're able to do in game 2. As far as counter picks go, I don't know. Honestly, I think Anarchy's pretty good on PS2. SassyFlygon is as well, so I don't know if that's the bet. Plus, he just lost there. I mean, I could see a small battlefield in his future. I could further see maybe Town. You get a lot of space to camp out Luigi, and in a matchup like this on Wi-Fi, it might not be a bad idea to do so. The short horizontal blast zones are important too. Luigi tends to kill up the top, so having that little bit of extra clearance in the vertical blast zone might be important as well. So any number of things could happen here. We are ready for game number 2 here. No character swaps. Both players stick into their guns on this one. Anarchy selection is Town and City for the counter pick. I quite like this one. However, you do need to struggle with the fact that this stage is Final Destination for about a third of the time. So you need to be very careful avoiding those Luigi grabs, which can be so devastating. And again, Luigi is playing against quite a slippery character in Greninja, both in terms of their physics as well as their hitbox. So it might be difficult to get quite the setup that you might need in order to get the combo going. However, this is starting off about how you could expect, both characters trying to land on top of each other. Anarchy's going to get stuck on that platform, but avoid just in the nick of time. SassyFlygon using that pretty good ground speed that Luigi has. While Luigi isn't quite fast in the air, does have an above average ground speed, so they can cover space quite well with the additions of that Zair and the Fireball that they have on the neutral beam. Rising Nares catches the opponent with Luigi Cyclone in the sky. However, some good DI from Anarchy recognized which way to hold in order to survive that one. Up tilt, up air, gets a second up air. Up smash is going to come out, but the high ceiling is going to allow SassyFlygon to survive. Lands right into a forward air. The lead has been taken by Anarchy in a back air. Tactical execution, really good advantage save. That whole exchange started off with one up tilt, by the way, chat. Keep in mind, this kid knows how to extend his lead and keep it. Forward air into dash attack into back air. 40% on SassyFlygon second stock already. Catches a roll in with a forward air. Again, Anarchy goes through the fireball with their back air. Gets a little more damage. And there is the the ending hitbox of the up smash, which does send the opposite direction you might expect. Couple hits and Nair into up smash to come out. Will not hit Anarchy for too much damage, though, only at 21%. I believe they are out of the touch of death percent, so that's good for them, but Luigi Cyclone is going to use the intention ability to get right through that forward air, get a little bit of extra damage onto Anarchy as well. These Rising Nair is doing a really good job of catching catching the Anarchy's landings. The up smash is going to come out. Going to get the weak hitbox, which sends off to the side instead of off the top. Unfortunately, that will not put SassyFlygon in quite a bad position like Anarchy might like. The up air is going to come out after that Nair. It will not take the stock away just yet, but I believe one solid hit here, maybe a forward air close to that ledge, will be taking away this second stock from SassyFlygon. Going deep, trying to use some Hydro Pump to mess up SassyFlygon's recovery. Will not do the trick, though. The F-tilt's going to come out. Tries for another Hydro Pump. Will not happen. Waiting for a roll-in on that forward air. Right now, Anarchy just recognizes, okay, you know what? Flygon needs to approach me. I have a pretty good lead here. They want to touch me with something. This is Max Rage Luigi, though, so Anarchy's going to need to be a little bit careful. Right now, Anarchy avoiding all the projectiles coming out. Using some of their own. The water shurikens come through. Weak hit Nair. It's only going to do about 5%, but it put Anarchy in a potentially disadvantageous position. No follow-ups to be had, though, from Flygon. Back air. Nice tech. No follow-up to be had. SassyFlygon will be holding on at 190%. Forward throw at the ledge will kill at this point. Maybe even an up throw from Anarchy as well here. Forward airs will definitely be a killing attack. The dash attack reads that roll perfectly to SassyFlygon. Looks for the spike, will not get it. A nice mix-up on the recovery there. Anarchy stopping the Hydro Pump just in front of the ledge as opposed to grabbing onto it. Oh, jab block into F-smash. SassyFlygon, shades of game 1, is going to be able to take the lead back, if only for a brief moment, as Anarchy evens things up. 0-0 on final stock here. 3 minutes left in the game on Town and City. Will be SassyFlygon taking an early lead. However, Anarchy jumps on him immediately, gets a follow-up there. Not quite going to get much else, though. 40% on to SassyFlygon. Nair into up tilt, into up air, into another up air. 72%. A third one comes out. 82%. Looking for more. Trying to catch a landing. Does so with a back air. SassyFlygon gets hit by the dash attack. No follow-up, though. Luigi Cyclone is going to break out of the forward air. First hit up air is coming out now. Keeping the damage going. F-smash grazes off of that shield. Anarchy. Greninja is quite a light character. Oh, and the roll behind Uppy at 50%. on Town and City is going to be taking Anarchy off the top. SassyFlygon will be winning Game 2, as well as putting themselves into winners quarterfinals, where they have a date with Check Him Games. Anarchy will be falling down into the losers bracket, where a lot of DQs are waiting, but also some players as well. I believe they're going to be squaring off against the winner of Kiryu and Pokemaster.